So what you're about to learn isn't theory, it's mechanics. And once you understand how observation creates reality, you'll never see your life the same way again. You don't live in reality, you're projecting it. And science proves this. Your brain doesn't passively receive the words, it actively constructs it. Every moment, every experience, every outcome, you're not observing a fixed reality. You're collapsing possibilities into form through the act of attention. This isn't philosophy, this is quantum mechanics applied to your life. Here's the foundation. At the quantum level, particles exist as waves of potential. They're not things, they're possibilities. Until you observe them. Your observation collapses the waves. Your attention creates the outcome. This has been proven in laboratories thousands of times. The double slit experiment, the observer effect. The results are undeniable. Your attention doesn't just notice reality, it creates it. And here's the problem. Your attention is always creating. Right now, it's running on autopilot. You're getting a perfect reflection of your unconscious patterns, your fears, your beliefs, your unprocessed traumas. All of it is being projected outwards and reflected back to you as your reality. You're not a passive observer. You're an unconscious architect, and your life is the blueprint you didn't know you were drawing. So this video is for you if your effort feels wasted. You work hard but nothing changes. This is you if affirmations feels hollow. You say the words but don't believe them. This is for you also if positive thinking doesn't last. You try to stay optimistic but reality keeps proving you wrong. And this is for you if you feel stuck in a repeating loop, same patterns, same outcome, different day. You're not broken, you're just creating from the wrong frequency. And here's why your method failed. You're trying to change the reflection. You're trying to fix what you see in the mirror, but you're not changing the source of the projection. It's not about what you think, it's about where your attention lives. You can think positive thoughts all day, but if your attention is anchored in fear, lack, and unworthiness, that's what you will create. The mirror doesn't lie, it just reflects. See, there are three modes of attention. The first one, scattered. This is chaos. This is anxiety. This is where most people live. Your attention is everywhere and nowhere. You're reacting to everything. You're creating nothing intentionally. Second, contracted. This is fear. This is lack. This is control. Your attention is tight and is focused on what you don't want. You're creating from scarcity. Third, coherent. This is intention. This is clarity. This is the design state. Your attention is focused, aligned, and directed. This is where creation happens. This is where you become the architect. See, your current reality is a perfect audit of your dominant action patterns. Look at your life right now. What you see is what you've been broadcasting. No exceptions, no excuse. If you don't like what you see, the answer isn't out there. It's in here. Change the source, change the reflection. This is how it works. This is the reality design protocol, a conscious process for architecting your experience. No wishful thinking, no visualization without foundation. Three distinct phases that works with the mechanics of how reality actually forms. Phase 1, clean the lens. Phase 2, set the frequency. And phase 3, sustain coherence. This is how you move from unconscious creation to conscious design. Phase 1, clean the lens. You cannot design through distortion. Your attention is contaminated by unconscious programming from childhood, by external agendas from media, culture, and other people's expectations. You're looking at life through a dirty lens and wondering why everything looks unclear. Before you can create anything new, you have to see clearly. You have to remove the distortion. This is the debugging phase. This is where you identify what's contaminating your attention. Phase 2, set the frequency. Your desired reality as a signature, not the stuff, the state. It's not about what you want to have. It's about who you need to become. And that state has an emotional and somatic resonance. You must learn to embody it right now. Not when you get the thing, not when circumstances change. Now. You tune your nervous system to the frequency of the reality you're designing. This is how you send the signal. Phase 3, sustain coherence. A single moment isn't enough. You must build a sustained signal. This is about duration and intensity. You can't meditate for 5 minutes and expect your life to transform. You have to hold the frequency long enough for it to become your new default state. This is the installation phase. This is where the new patterns becomes automatic. This is where you stop trying and start being. But here's the hidden reason why this fails for most people. A part of you doesn't feel worthy. There's an unconscious loyalty to struggle, to suffering, to staying small. You have not given yourself permission to actually have what you want. And until you address that, no protocol will work because you'll sabotage it before it manifests. This is the permission paradox, and it's the final gatekeeper between where you are and where you're trying to go. You were always the creator. Now you're a conscious one. You're no longer at the mercy of unconscious patterns. You're no longer blaming circumstances. You understand the mechanics. This is not magic. This is how reality works. And now you know how to work with it. You can't design a new reality on the foundation of old patterns. You have to start at the source. You have to discover your primary block, the unconscious pattern that's been running your projection, the frequency you've been broadcasting without even realizing it. So take the free pattern diagnostic now. Find out what's been creating your current reality and learn exactly how to change it. This is where conscious design begins. All the links are in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.